You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Every January, millions of people set goals. By February, most of them have already quit. But a fraction of people keep going and win. Are they more luckier? Are they more smarter? Are they more talented? No. Maybe they just know something that you probably don't. That success isn't about motivation or talent. It's about the mindset and the systems that you follow every single day. See, here's the thing. Most of the people think that success is all about motivation, luck, or talent. But it's just the icing on the cake. Let me give you an example. So let's say if you have ever thought कि success मेरे लिए है ही नहीं, या मैं कभी disciplined हो ही नहीं सकता, and you have accepted that as a truth, या फिर मैं ये काम कल से start करूँगा और कल तो कभी आया ही नहीं, then you are not alone and you are definitely not broken. It's just that someone never told you about the habits and how to achieve your goals. So today I'll share seven lessons from this famous book called Atomic Habits by James Clear. Here's the book, Atomic Habits by James Clear. Basically, these 7 lessons have the capability to change the way how you think about success, how you think about habit formation, how you think about reaching to your destination, your goals. Number 1, goals are nice, but systems win the game. We all make big goals, right? This year, I'll hit the gym. This year, I'll write a book. This year, I'll close maybe 20 clients, 30 clients. But James Clear says, goals are just the destination. But system is the vehicle. Goal is like deciding I want to go to Ladakh. System is your petrol, your bike, your map and the route that you are going to take. But अगर पेट्रोल ही नहीं है या आपने रूट ही गलत लिया है तो आप अपने डेस्टिनेशन पे पहुंच ही नहीं सकते. You need to have your system correct in order to reach your destination. James Clear clearly says, you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. In short, what you decide where to reach, that's your destination. Those are your goals. But how to reach that destination? That's the system, your daily routines, your everyday task that you have to accomplish. And here's the thing, system looks different for different people. For a student, it could be studying every day with focus for 2 hours. For a startup founder, it could be setting systems, setting teams for content creation, for marketing, for sales, for back-end operations, and many other stuff. So goal could be same for a cohort of people. But then your system, the way to reach to your goals, that could be customized according to your life. Number 2, small habits have big compounding power. James Clear says it's the tiny daily habits that make the change. He says if you improve just 1% every day now, you will be 37 times better in a year. 37 times. At first, things look invisible. Nobody is going to notice at all. But after 6 months, people are going to come to you, bhai kya secret hai? Actually, to give you an example, in this book, James Clear talks about the British cycling team. For nearly 100 years, they were one of the worst teams in professional cycling. They won no Olympic gold medals. Then in 2003, they hired a new coach. See, his idea was simple. Improve everything by just 1%. So they started with making the seats more comfortable. Use better tires. Try different massage gels for faster recovery. And you know what? They even taught their riders how to wash their hands so that they don't get sick. Each change was tiny. But when all of them added together, the result was impressive. It was massive. And you know what? In 2008, they won 60% of gold medals in Olympic cycling. That's the magic of 1% improvement. In short, overnight success is totally filmy. The real success is like cooking dal on a low flame. Number 3, identity shapes habit and habits shapes identity. James Clear says, every action you take, that's a vote for the person you want to become. To explain you, let's take an example. Imagine you want to be fit and a healthy person, okay? Now every time you choose 20 minutes walk, instead of scrolling Instagram, you've cast a vote to a fitter version of yourself. Similarly, imagine you want to become a better reader. So every time you end up reading 5 minutes, you have casted a small vote towards the identity of I'm a reader. In short, habits work the best when you stop focusing on the outcomes and instead you start focusing on the person you have to become who does take actions in order to achieve those outcomes. Number 4, habit stacking is the desi jugaad. If you want any new habit to stick to a longer period of time, just stick that new habit to an older habit. That's what James Clear calls it as habit stacking. Take an example. You have this habit of drinking tea every evening, right? So when you are sipping that tea, just keep your book on the table and try to read just one page every day. Take an example. You, let's say, commute 30 minutes every day. Maybe at that time, you can try to learn a new language or a new skill, and suddenly your boring commute becomes a free classroom. This is called habit stacking. So the question is, why habit stacking works? Well, with an old habit, you are already automated and you are in that momentum of accomplishing that task. So within that momentum, you can try to attach a new habit to it. And this way you just get a free momentum, a free ride. It's just like, catching on a bus that's going your way. This is the magic of habit stacking. Number 5, environment beats willpower. We often think success is all about strong willpower. But James Clear says environment is more powerful. It's like samosa is lying right on your desk. And if it's there, of course, I'm going to eat it. But if it's not there, temptation doesn't even get started. And here's James Clear's rule. Make good habits obvious and bad habits totally invisible. Take this example, you want to become healthier. So you start keeping fruits, something which is, visible to which is near to you, it's easy, it's visible. You'll end up having those fruits rather than the junk, because having fruits is much more easier and obvious to you right now. Simply putting, remove the friction from the good habits and add more friction to the bad habits. Number 6, miss once but never twice. Top performers aren't perfect. They make mistakes too. The only difference is they bounce back faster. Example, let's say you miss the gym today. It's fine. It's just one day. But if you miss the gym even tomorrow, that's exactly when the new habit formation starts. And here's the James Clear's rule. Never miss twice. He says missing once is an accident. It could be that universe happened to you, something, life happened to you. But missing twice, that's exactly the point where new habit formation starts. The second miss is the start of the reverse habit, the habit of not doing it. Number 7, stop waiting for perfect time. Just get started. We often get stuck in what James Clear calls motion. It could be researching, it could be scheduling, it could be planning tasks, but are you really progressing there? No. It just feels like a progress, but it's actually not. Take an example. Let's say you are reading about swimming versus when you are actually jumping into the pool. First gives you knowledge, second gives you results. The truth is, we never feel 100% ready. We just need to get started and keep on improving along the way. Shuru karo, sudhar comes later. And of course, starting is different for different people. For a student, it could be just going through one page of the chapter rather than finishing 2 to 3 chapters a day. For a startup founder, it could be launching a product and then improving the product based on the feedback. In short, don't overthink, just get started. And that is it for today. Hope you had a great learning. See you in the next video. Subscribe so you don't miss out. Signing off. Bye-bye.